Hello, this is Sushin Paul, and today I'll be talking about an assignment in Power BI. This is the assignment we are supposed to work on, and these are the data sets for 3 years for MDIC company. And the report we are supposed to create should look something like this, which consists of 4 sheets, and it is to be based on these 3 datasets for 3 successive years. So let's start without any further delay. So the basic and the foremost step which is required in Power BI desktop for creating any report is to load the data, which in turn turns out to be an Excel file. So I click on Excel option and we have to double click over here. But I'll not double click over here because I have already loaded it over in the Power BI desktop. I just wanted to tell you that just click on Excel and double click over here. It will take some time because the data is very large, so it will take some time. Once the navigation window appears with all these tables, check mark all of them and load it. It will take some time. Have patience and it will get loaded surely. So now once everything is done, there is one more step we are supposed to do before starting our report, creating a reports. So first we are supposed to do is year 2, go on to the year 2, select each month over here by keep pressing the control key, and just for February, January is selected, February is selected, and March now, March, April, and May, June, July, August, September, October. Keep the when you click on each of the month column name, make sure that you have not moved your hand from the control key. Keep pressing that at that time when you click on month column name. November, and the last one is December. Yeah, so once you have selected all the columns, right click over here and click on unpivot only selected columns. So this will lead to two columns. It will create two columns, which is which you can see at the end of your table. One will be named attribute and another will be named values. So rewrite the column name with as month and cost. So once everything is done, I have already done it for data entry year 1. So I just wanted to show you because it will take again some time, because again the data is very large. So, and the last thing which I have already done is in this you will have some I'll yeah, you will have some, you will not have this cost category action superset names as your column name. You will have column 1, column 2, column 3 something as your name, as your column name. So click over here and select use first row as headers, and then you will get these this name, cost category and action and all rest of them as your column headers. So that's it. This also I have done because again it takes time. So just to uh, reduce the length of this video, I have reduced the steps that, and in order to show in comparison to showing you practically, I have explained it to you theoretically. So yeah, let's start with our report. So the first thing is dashboard. We are supposed to create the dashboard. I have already renamed the page. So let's start with the creation of the dashboard. First, we'll create this clustered column chart over here. I am right now creating this one, total internal failure caused by site by month. So in this we require data entry year 1. We'll go to data entry year 1. We require sites, yeah, axis, it has to go to axis, and superset, this also has to go to axis, yeah. Let's click on here. Now we require product over here, product, but we require product, not all the products, just product 1, product 2, product 3, that's it. And the last thing we require is total annual cost. Yeah, so done. Next we'll be creating a line chart. This is the line chart. So in this we'll be adding axis as month is over here, yes, and sites, we'll be adding next sites, but we don't require all the sites, so we require only plant 1, plant 2, plant 3, plant 4, and plant 5. Yes, that's it. Now we require cost. Cost is, yeah, so yeah, we have done. The next figure which we are supposed to work on is a line and stack column chart. So let me bring it over here and let me scroll it down. This can go, yeah, good to go. Let's expand it a bit. Yeah. Okay. So in this we require month, yeah, month will be x-axis, and superset, and we require superset, but we don't require yeah, so superset. Next we require is cost, is over here, and cost again. Yeah, so we have done this also. Now in the, as I mentioned, we don't require superset for all the costs. We require only it for internal, external, controversial, and appraisal cost. So and an improvement cost. Yeah, so yeah, that's it. So this is how we have created the third visual also. Next comes our fourth, which is again a line chart. So I'll click on line chart. Let me just minimize it because I need another some space for the another visual as well. Yeah, so in the fourth one we require a line chart. The fields required for this is month, yeah, next comes superset, next we have cost. So this is how we have achieved our fourth visual as well. The last but not the least is the pie chart. So in the center, yeah. So in this, the field has to be superset, superset, and total 3-year cost, but it has to be in the percent of grand total. So, but we don't require everything. We require only four costs, which is internal, external, controversial, and opportunity cost. That's it. So this is how we have created our first sheet. Next, let's jump onto our next sheet, which is KPI. Yeah. So we have to create three visuals. First is this distribution of failure costs over time. Let's start with that. I'll rename it first. KPIs. Yes. Then now we have to create line chart over here first. So the fields required for this is month, year. Next is superset. The last one is cost. Yeah. So we have achieved this also. So for superset we require only four costs, which is controversial cost, improvement cost, internal costs, external costs, and opportunity costs. Yeah. So this is how it's done. Next we require is the gauge. Two gauges are required, and one is over here, second one is here. So in this we require total annual cost, which is over here. In the next one we require only the cost, not total cost. So yeah, this is how we have created the KPI sheet also. Let's jump on to the third sheet, the penultimate one, COPQ scorecard. So I'll rename it COPQ scorecard. Yeah, in this we require three matrices. So I'll create it one by one. Let's start. The first one is this. We require generally we don't require three matrices. We require only two matrices and one table. So I'll show you that. So in this, the first which is required is superset. I'll add superset. Just a second. Superset. Yeah, superset. I have added it, but we require only three costs, which is appraisal cost, controversial cost, then external failure cost, and internal failure cost. Yeah. So next which is required is cost description. So I'll add cost description over here. It has to be added as a part of rows. So yes, you can see if I click on plus, Yeah, it is a part of. And based on whatever cost description you want to add, you can add it. I am adding. The lengthy ones, I am ignoring the lengthy ones, whichever are very long and lengthy statements. I am ignoring that one so that the values can be easily seen. Product. Hmm. Now I can remove cost of responding to warnings. I don't need cost of responding to warnings, and I don't need non-plant. This is also lengthy statement. Warrant product liability is also a lengthy statement. Yeah, so it's good to go. You can click on internal costs as well, and you'll see the ones which are high, long cost of production. I have removed cost of rework. I have removed cost of root cause analysis. Yeah, and I have removed cost of inspectors. I have to remove cost of inspectors, removed cost of defective materials, cost of defective materials. Yeah, yeah, so the table has now reduced. Now we can have a clearer picture of the values, so accordingly you can do it. Now the next field that comes is q1, q2, q3 for each year. So I'll be adding q1, q2, q3, q4, and then total annual. Yeah, similarly we have to do for second year as well, and as well as third year. So and total, yeah. So this way we have completed our first matrix. Now the second matrix, we have to create another matrix as well. So it will be below this top one. In this we are supposed to add again superset. So superset, yeah, but we require only few costs, which is controversial cost, then it is extreme external failure cost, then internal, and then opportunity. Yeah, so I have applied filter over here, and now again same thing has to be done, q1, q2, q3 for 3 years continuous, as we did for the previous table, for the previous matrix. Q1, So this is done. Now the last thing which is remaining is a table. I'll add that. In this we have to add C COPQ scorecard. Okay, so I'll add COPQ scorecard, and we have to go straight down to the cost of poor quality management. But we require only two things out of this, which is percentage change and change. So we are done. Now we have to add from fifth column the data from the fifth column, which is fifth first, then sixth, then seventh, then eighth, 9th, 10th we have to ignore, and then now 11th. 11th is at the top. Yeah, 11th, then 12th, then 13th, 14, 15, 16 again ignore, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21st ignore, and 22nd is our last stop. So yeah, this is how we have created our third sheet as well. Now the last one is COGQ scorecard. Let's rename it COGQ scorecard. Yes. So in this we require the cost again, the superset. So I'll close it. And superset. 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 Huh. Okay. So yeah, so superset, but we don't. Yeah. So but just okay. So in this COGQ scorecard. Hmm. So yeah, so in this we have to add all the columns, like for COGQ scorecard, starting with column 1, then 2, 2 doesn't have any data, so 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doesn't have any data. Okay, okay. So third, we require third, then we require 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 doesn't have any data, so 9, then 10, 11, 12, 13 doesn't have any data, 14th, oh 14 doesn't have any data, 13, yeah, 15th, 16th, 17th, 18th, 19, and 20th and 21st. Yeah, so this is first half of the COGQ scorecard sheet, and now we have to add another. We have to create the same sheet, but this time with the description. Here there is no such description present over here, but in the next sheet we'll be adding the description part as well. So in this again we require table, yeah. Now we require data entry, but we have to go to superset this time, which is this. But now we don't require all the costs, we require only 3 costs, which is appraisal cost, then it is improvement cost, next is prevention cost. So yes, this much is done. Now we need to add description for each of the costs which we have added. So cost description, this, yeah, we have to create a matrix. Yes, so again, depending upon whichever description which is very lengthy, you can ignore uh, all coaching. I don't need in the prevention, which is the longest one, any operation, and cost of supervision. Yeah, so we are good to go now. Next we need to add is Q1, Q2, Q3, similarly for 3 successive years. So we'll repeat the same step: Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and total annual. Next we'll do Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and total. Similarly for the last one, Q1, Q2, Q3, Q4, and total annual. Yeah. So this is how we have completed all the sheets. Now what is the only thing that is left out is a text box. We need a text box for at the top of each of the sheets with the name, cost of poor quality, COPQ management. Let's make it bold, centered, aligned. Let me place it at the center over here. Yes. So let me increase the size of this 20. Oh yeah, and let me make it. Let me keep the background as gray. Yeah. So copy. I'll paste it over here as well. I'll paste it over here as well. I'll paste it over here and here. So yeah, now as per your requirement you can change give a beautiful color to this yeah. Now as per your requirement you can give beautiful theme as what I did, and you can give beautiful colors to this these bar charts or the line chart and pie chart as well. And uh, and similarly you can give your own name as per the requirement what is being asked to the headings for each of the visual, and also you can give your name to the columns as it's not a proper name over here. You can change it by adjusting over here like Q1, enter, and it will automatically change to Q1. So this way you can replace the column names accordingly as per your requirement for all these these tables and the matrices as well. So once everything is done, save the file and publish it. It will and it will get in published into the Power BI service. From the Power BI service you can share it with your colleagues whomsoever you want to, and they can share and they can have a look of this report. Thank you.